Hey, what's up you guys? I got a special video for you today. We're going to do an unboxing. Haven't done an unboxing before, so I'm really excited about this, but I have it right here. Came in the mail this week and I was really excited to get this. So let's get right to it. I hope I'm in focus. I know for a fact this is in focus. I guess that's what matters, huh? Look at that. So I've been wanting this for a few years now, since I saw that they had a Kickstarter, and I actually missed the Kickstarter date itself. It is a Jollylook folding Instamatic camera. It uses the Fuji microfilm, the micro Instax film. I think it's 800 ISO, and I've been wanting one of these for a while, and when I had money to get one last month, they were out of stock. So when I found that they were back in stock and I got my notification, I went ahead and ordered one. Let's get this opened up. So I've got my instruction manual. This is actually really cool. It looks almost like the instruction manual I got with my Kodak pocket camera, which I'm going to break out because it's very similar. And inside here we have our Instamatic camera, extra rubber bands. I believe these are for the shutter, and nothing else. And the box is actually really cool. It looks all vintagey and fun because the camera is a vintage style folding bellows camera. They make this camera completely with recycled cardboard and paper, and I've really been wanting one for a while. I will link in the description their website where you can order one for yourself. They're also available on Amazon and on eBay. I believe there's a couple of photography websites that carry them as well. Let's open this up. It actually feels really good in my hand. I like the way it feels. So I believe I pulled down, nope, push down. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. So then this comes out, and on the bottom here, it's in meters, but you have your different focal lengths. So let's go ahead and get this guy opened up. So it's made out of cardboard and recycled paper, and it definitely needs to be worked. That way everything doesn't fold up on you, but oh, that's cool, the way the lens works. And then you use a Fresnel lens to aim it. There you go. See? I'm aiming it right at you. Oh, that is so cool. So the way the shutter works is there's rubber bands inside of it, I'm guessing, based on the rubber bands they gave me. And when you pull it up, you can actually see, let me see if I can do this. So when I pull it right there, I hope you can see that. You can actually see the shutter. It almost works like a curtain shutter like you would see on a DSLR, and then it locks into place. I'm gonna have to leave this open for a little bit to play with more. I'm really enjoying this. Set it down. Oh yeah, that'll make it a lot easier. And it seems like the shutter's working all right where it should be. There's two different speeds. It's 1/60th of a second and 1/25th of a second, based on, I'm guessing, this weight right here that you pull in and out. See how it works with the weight out. I'm gonna put this on infinity, which is for landscapes. Let's see how that comes out. Oh yeah, it's actually faster without the weight, it seems, in my opinion. And then right here, you have your different apertures. I believe this goes from 64. Yeah, so you can go from 8 to 64 as different apertures, and then if you pull the lens up, there's a little tiny pinhole. Kind of like the camera we made the lens we made last week. Let's see if we can bring the pinhole open. Ah yes, the pinhole. So I'm going to do a full review on this. I just kind of want to talk about the camera itself. I haven't shot with this yet, so I just opened it. But this camera is very similar to this camera, which is my Kodak Pocket Camera A1. It is a 120mm film camera. It is much bigger but it's kind of the same concept. So back here, there's actually the amount of feet, and you change with this knob your focus length. Up here, you look down, and that gives you your viewfinder, and then you actually have to manually wind it here. So actually, and this one has a lot of the same limitations as this one. So with this one, we have a fixed ISO. We have 800 ISO, that's what the film is. It's the, let's do another unboxing. The Fuji film Instax Minis. This is a film it uses 800 ISO. I believe all of their films are 800 ISO in this style. So really what this one comes down to, you only have two shutter speeds. You have 160 of a second and 1/25 of a second. So really your apertures are going to be really, really important with this particular camera, a lot like this one. This one you could change the ISO speed based on the film you buy, but on this one you have 11 through 45 f-stop and your speeds of 25th and 50th of a second. So this one is a lot slower, so you have to use a lot higher ISO film. But this one's a little faster, so you can use slower ISO film if they in fact made slower ISO film for it. Now a little bit about Jollylook. From what I remember from reading their blog posts is they originally tried to set up their factory in China, and the quality control wasn't very good, and the first units that shipped out were very poor quality. They couldn't fix that problem, so they ended up moving it to Ukraine, I believe, and making a much higher quality product. Now this, it is obviously cardboard and paper, but it feels pretty sturdy for being made out of cardboard and paper. Before I end this video, I'm going to load this up, fire a couple shots for the camera, just kind of see if we can make it work. So far I'm really digging this. Alright you guys, we are locked and loaded to take our first photo. Now, what I didn't see originally is on the back of this instruction card is a shoot diagram. So, your different lighting conditions and what f-stop you should use. So, we're gonna open this up. That's so cool. I'm so happy about this. So this one says, twilight, sunset, indoors near a window, or in a bright light. I'm gonna say we're in a pretty bright light, so we're gonna put the f-stop at 8. So we're going to pull this out. It's a little bit stiff, and I think that's attributed to it being new and being folded up for so long. We're going to bring that into 0.65 meters. Alright, so 0.65 meters. And we're going to take a picture of that Kodak #1 right there. That way I can hold this down because, well, like I said, it's still pretty stiff. So we're going to change this to 8. Boom, 8. Automatic. It's a little bit stiff. I think that the more I use the camera, the easier this will get. A lot of practice. But this is the first shot with it, and like I said, I've been wanting one of these for a while now. So let's get that in line with the Fresnel lens. Alright, so that was pretty quick. Now we turn the magic machine. Oh, here we go. So I'm gonna let that develop and we'll see how it turns out. I really, really hope it turns out well. Oh, this thing is so cool. But yeah, so I don't know how long it's gonna take for it to de-stiffen. I'm hoping that it happens with a week of use. I have 20 of these Instant Minis, and I'm hoping that shooting through those will make a big difference. I wonder if I can, oh, I can. You know what? If I held it like this, oh yeah, it's kind of like that #1 over there, but the Kodak #1 over there has a like 75 years of usage on it, so it's not quite as stiff. But if I hold it like that, oh yeah, that is way cool. So I probably should do a video here soon about how instant film works, because I don't actually know how it works, so I'm gonna have to research that, but I'm really curious to do a video on that. So far I've taken 3 photos. The first one we took together, it's very underexposed. The second one we took together is exposed well, but I was outside of my 2-foot parameter. So the minimum focus length of this is about 2 feet or so. I looked it up, let me look. It's 0.65 meters, so that equals, yeah, 2 feet, 1.5 inches, so about from where my camera is to me right now. And then I took a third one, and it's a little underexposed. Like the first one, I tried to do this one again, but the shadow from the ring light. And that one is still developing, and I will post those here. So I'm gonna take a fourth shot real quick. I'm gonna take a fourth shot of you guys. Bam. Boozle. And I perfected holding it open while I shoot. See, look at that. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. You can't really see the camera because it's blasted out. That's okay. So I'm gonna let that expose. So that is my unboxing video of the Jollylook Instant camera. It's all made out of cardboard and paper. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. And it comes with this nifty card here. It tells you how to shoot it. It is an all analog camera, which I love. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit your notification, share the video if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for coming to see me unbox this thing and kind of play with it. And yeah, next week I'll do a full how to use it and a full review on this camera. Thank you again so much. Have a wonderful night.